thought I would do, even though it's a little bit on the melancholy side, a quick video on two things that happened in Asia shortly after the US left Vietnam and why the United States let those two things happen rather than get involved. The Americans lost 58,371 soldiers in the Vietnam War. So when the war was finished in 1975, two very unfortunate things happened. One, in Cambodia, they had a civil war in which the Khmer Rouge took over and decided to kill everybody who didn't support them. That is certainly one tactic to take, right? And they killed 1/4 of the people in Cambodia. There's a picture of a pyramid of skulls because they just killed, millions of Cambodians. And the United States had gotten our hands out of Vietnam. We didn't want to get back in. And of course, if you look at the map, Cambodia is harder to get to than Vietnam is. So we wash our hands and let that happen. And so Gerald Ford, the president at the time, Henry Kissinger, the secretary of state at the time, just kind of looked away and let Cambodia be destroyed from 1975 to 1979. At that same time, in 1975, as the Vietnam War was over, there was this tiny little country, a little island called Timor that tried to get its independence. Portugal had owned it for years and years and years. Portugal finally gave up their overseas empire. And when they left, Timor, which is this island that's cut in half, the east half is the size of Connecticut, the Indonesians decided to try to take it over. While they tried to take it over, they killed 1/6 of everybody on East Timor, about 200,000 people. And they fought kind of a civil war and a war of independence for the next 24 years. In 1999, it was finally finished, but so much havoc. And East Timor became an independent country in 2002. And you'll see up on the screen the name it's called now. But it is definitely in the way lower portion of the poorest countries in the world. And it is just tragic because, again, in 1975, when it was trying to gain its independence, same year as we left Vietnam, the same year as the Khmer Rouge was taking over Cambodia, another horrible near genocide happened. And Gerald Ford and Henry Kissinger looked away again because we had just gotten ourselves out of Vietnam and we just did not want to get re-involved. And so those two places really took it on the chin because of that.